Attention.
You know, I was the one who asked.
He's going to take
10 to Crawley
Hello, Nick.
Hello, good to see you. Yeah, I went to get a coffee. Oh, cool.
Right, so we'll let more on, yeah?
Oh, we've got a full load then this time. Cheers, drive. Cheers.
You want to sit there, Ben?
Just sit on the I blame you.
I blame the chair. Do you want to do this? Mum, you sit there.
Yes.
Oh, so yes, you can come back. Yes, I know. Welcome aboard.
I prefer the Scandis.
These are not. I prefer the Scandis. Oh, we're standing behind them.
I think we're standing room only.
Is there no unless you're
Take up back seats, please. We'll be about 20 minutes. There's a seat there.
Yeah, don't let anyone else.
you right? So where's this? Just go do a tour, is it?
So hello everyone, I'm Nick, Commercial Director at Metrobus. Welcome aboard one of our hydrogen buses. We've got 54 hydrogen buses here in the Metrobus fleet, which is by far the largest hydrogen fleet in the UK, second largest in the world we think. So this particular vehicle is used on the 10 and 20 routes, on the Fastway routes, and we've got 20 of these buses, which are kind of full-length single-deck buses. One of the special things about these buses, Fastway ones, is they've got what we call guide wheels on the front of the bus. So they've got these little wheels on the front axle on the side. You can see it when you get on, have a look when you get off. And that enables the bus to steer itself down special concrete tracks. So we'll be going through a few of those on our way. But basically, Fastway is the name for what we call a bus rapid transit scheme, which basically means a load of bus lanes, lots of bus lanes, a few guided busways, and a couple of bus-only access roads. And that is basically all about trying to get people to where they want to go to quickly, because we all know what it's like. If you've got to get on a bus, it goes a long way round, stops every stop, takes a long time. If you've got bus lanes, traffic light priority, and all these kind of features, it means you can get people to work, to school quicker by getting the bus rather than driving. And the result of that is we've increased the number of people who use buses in Crawley by 150% over the last 20 years. So if you look at most places in the country, you'll find that bus use has reduced over the past 20 years. It's been grown by 151%. So I'd like to say we can take a lot of credit for that as Metrobus, but to be fair, our council partners, West Sussex Council, Crawley Council, Surrey Council, Manuel Business District have been really good partners, and they work with us, get obsessed about building more bus lanes, more bus priority, and trying to make buses quicker basically. So, so this bit of road we're on now, so this was widened 20 years ago. So it's quite an old scheme, this Fastway scheme, started just over 20 years ago, and the road was widened to build a bus lane through here. So we're not going to do the whole of Fastway today, we're going to do about half of it in the interest of time, but it'll give you an idea of what some of the bus lanes in the guideways look like.
Like the old darts, isn't it? Gosh.
So on the opposite side of the road here, you'll see a very short section of guideway, concrete track, buses and so on. But again, this road has got bus priority on both sides of the road. So again, this whole road was built to put in bus lanes. These routes run 24 hours a day. We run 7 routes 24 hours a day in Crawley Gatwick area. And these buses, many of the diagrams, the bus workers do well over 300 miles a day. And the problem with that in the electric buses, it means you can only go half the day before you've then got to park it up for several hours to recharge it. So the great thing about these buses, hydrogen buses, is that there's hydrogen tanks on the roof, they store lots of hydrogen, and as the bus goes round, when the battery runs low, the hydrogen goes to a fuel cell, which then recharges the battery. So every few minutes, the battery recharges itself using the hydrogen, and that allows us to do over 500 miles between refills. So these buses can generally do 2 days before they need to be refilled. So that's then very different from a standard electric bus. And that's why hydrogen is a solution for us. It's been a challenging journey, being first people doing it. You get lots of complications and challenges. We'd like to get more hydrogen buses, at the moment we can't, because of planning conditions and about the amount of hydrogen we can store in our depot at Crawley. That's why we put hydrogen. This section of road here, the opposite side here, has got a bus lane, and that opened last year. And we basically built that by just repainting the lines of the road, because there used to be hatchings down the middle of the road. There's traffic, lane of traffic each way, and hatchings down the middle. And we said, can't we just repaint the road and paint the bus lane and get rid of the hatching? And that's basically what we've done for the bus lane. And just coming up here, we're just going to briefly pause at the new Manor Royal Super Hub. So this is a concept that we had in the past. We said, why can't the places where you wait for buses be nicer? Why has it got to be a kind of grotty bus shelter? Why can't it be aspirational? Why can't we have places where people come and have their lunch and they come and sit down? If you wait in this shelter, which is designed by an architect designed shelter, it's got a table, basically a bench, where you can get your laptop out and do some work if the bus is 10 minutes away. And you've got the real-time sign telling you where the bus is. And it's even got some special artwork that was commissioned as well to go with this Super Hub. So we love this, we're really proud of it, we think it looks really nice. And we're going to challenge all of our council partners to say, can we do more of it all around places we operate. Back into bus lanes again, so you notice the bus lanes on both sides of the road down here. So this bus lane opposite literally opened last month, that opened. So there's to widen the road along here. We've got bus lanes in both directions now. So if you're here in the afternoon rush hour, this is just one solid traffic jam, but because we've got a bus lane, we can switch past the traffic jam.
The next stop is London Road Central.
So notice the next stop announcements and screens. Oh no, we would do. It's gone blank. It's gone blank, Richard. it was working earlier. Okay, normally they will show you the next stop. And the important thing is we've got underground style tube maps. So people aren't familiar where they are to see the next stop. So we're just coming around to the first section of guideway we're going through, which is a Tushmore roundabout. So you'll see ahead in the middle of the road is a concrete track, and then the rest of it right down that. Good luck. So our driver can get us away. They can get us away. No. So normally, if we're in service, these lights would lights on the other side of the roundabout with the green, and you just fly straight through past the other traffic. Because we're not in service, we're not getting the priority we would normally get. We imagine that's what normally happens. So every 7 minutes,
the tram system.
buses go straight through here, straight through the roundabout. Yeah, it's a shame you're not seeing that, but yeah. Oh, because there's a loop.
Traffic lights are bus priority.
Technically, all of them should always have traffic light priority. In practice, there's only ever been about 3 that's actually given any noticeable difference. So that's one of the challenges we have. So Fastway is a great project. The one thing I would say that hasn't worked as well as it should have done is traffic light priority. Because it can work, the technology, we proved it here. I remember when we first opened this section in 2005, it was like this, we were having to wait every time like we are now. So I said, well, what's the point? And I basically had to threaten to stop using it unless they sort the priority out. So fair, then they sort it out. My argument then has been, well, can't we do that everywhere? But to be fair to the council, there's a new project underway at the moment to basically try and go around all the traffic light sections where something's doing priority. Like this in East Sussex. Where we run buses in East Sussex, well, we used to see in coastal bands right alone. They've now got traffic light priority everywhere in East Sussex. And Brighton is the most now trial right. So that's one of our brand new buses we just passed there, ready to service this week on the Brooklyn line.
Yeah, no, I just went with that time.
Yeah, we'll probably see another one in a minute in the busway. So I'm lobbying at the moment to get this lane here turned into a bus lane as well, because I think we can make this a bus lane, keep that as normal traffic and not cause big delays. So where we're just coming up to on the opposite side of the road, there's a bus lane. It's a contraflow bus lane going the other way. And the great thing about that is, it means the bus is coming from the town centre, there we go, right on cue. So that hydrogen bus coming through here is going down a bus lane. If you're a car, you have to turn left there and go round all the way around the one-way system. You go through lots of sets of traffic lights. This bus here was able to turn right and come straight through the traffic lights. So that saves 2 or 3 minutes on its journey to Gatwick. Croydon?
Yeah.
I live in Croydon.
Yeah. So I've known the buses since it's starting late Friday.
Oh wow, well I grew up on Forest, which is why, just to point out, this bit of road here, this again, about 2 months ago this bus lane was built. So I think the really good story here is Fastway is a great project from 20 odd years ago, but we haven't just left it there, we've kept improving it, we've kept evolving it, kept working with the council partners to keep doing more and more and adding new bus priority each year. I wish we had the bus station as big as Swindon. It's gone now. Well, the new one's open there.
Coming Way.
Yeah, it's huge. I'm jealous of that compared to what we have here.
Bus services to other
Crawley bus station, right in the heart of Crawley, so it's a great location next to the shopping centre, next to the railway station. As you can see, very congested. Unfortunately, we can't get more space, but what we can do is try and improve it. So this winter, for 2 years, the bus station is going to be rebuilt into a new island arrangement on this side of the bus station. So it's going to be basically a big island. So if you've been to somewhere like Vauxhall bus station or Chatham bus station, it'll be similar to that. The bus will be able to turn around at each end of the island. And one of the good things about that is, we're now stuck at the traffic light, we're going to get a bus lane, dedicated bus lane flowing, turning left out here as well, so you won't have to stop at these lights anymore. Yes, you're right about the 100 not having any guideways, but there's going to be a load of bus lanes built up the A23 soon. So most of the way from Crawley up to Bed Hills will have bus lanes. So then it'll feel... Guideway. Yeah, no, they'll probably never... It's unlikely we'll ever build any new guideways. Westdale Park, 27, yeah. So Fastway 10 minutes, as we see here, turns right, and there's more guideways and so on further down, but in the interest of time we'll now head back towards the depot. Yeah, I should make a fuss about this again. Why, if that just continues to be a thing, why we do have to stop for this change? Yeah. That's a good shout, that's a good shout. I'll add that to the wish list.
St. Croix, and that's a fair few dollars. 353 good with Wright.
Everyone's told the same thing. We're all told, yes, this is we won't accept the same. Right, okay, so we get through just over a ton, about 1 ton today, and that one is 45 plus. Depends on the frequency. Yes, well, you have to always see about 3/4 ton in the tank. Depends on the frequency. You have to like have daily. Well, we've got provision in the single tank, so I think we never really need a single tank. The scary thing about it is, of course, is when we made the first 10 items, we had 10 years on the clock. The problem is, if one day it's going to happen, we're trying to see how.
Hold on, my big spot up round the corner, isn't it?
The challenge for Wright is to be able to service deliveries to come to the good thing about these buses is because they can hold 2 days work, you can have a couple of months where deliveries can hold late.
That's a leisure bus when I was growing up.
But it does. But since the beginning of this year, we've been operating at 4 fleets. We get, so we've got 54 hydrogen buses. Each day we get 45 out there, sometimes 50, sometimes 50.
Oh God, I'm very impressed.
No, that's good. Enthusiasm's great. That's good. And what's the bus that we got? I'm Matthew's drive in Maidenvale. First stop in Maidenvale, isn't it? Yeah, second stop. First stop. Yeah. Cool.
I remember when these are fleet lines in the 358.
Yeah. Well, there's a question.
Well,
Thanks everyone. Thanks for coming. Thank you.